What's up, guys? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Scribbles, the artist and crocheter behind Eclectic Scribbles, and we're starting a new video. In this video, we're going to take stock and we're going to see what I've got for my upcoming conventions as far as crochet is concerned. I'm fairly stocked on my art table side of things. I do have a few wooden bookmarks that I need to make. I may need to stock a couple other bookmarks, and then I need to do my prints, but stickers, sticker sheets, and card covers are good. And then I need to make some cups over this week. So we sold out of quite a few things when we were at New Orleans GalaxyCon, and I came back the following week and I did get started with crocheting some stuff, but I did not get very far. I did not crochet anything at all last week. So we're talking just the week after GalaxyCon Columbus, which was a couple of weeks ago now. So today is Tuesday, July 29th. And this bag is what I got done during that week. I did not crochet at all last week, like I said, because I was trying my best to stock everything back up as far as my art table was concerned, to see if I would be able to sneak into GalaxyCon Raleigh last minute, which I was able to do. Secured a table. Go girl, go girl. Yes, queen. Anyway, so we did a 4-day convention this past weekend and got nothing outside of that done. Yesterday was a big decompress day for me, and I was starting a new video where we're glowing up our booth a little bit ahead of my August conventions, of which I have 3. We have got Big Lick Roanoke this weekend. We have got Otakon the second weekend, and then I think I've got a 2-week break before I have to do Fairfax Comic Con toward the end of the month. So we need lots of stuff, and I have no idea what's in this bag. I have a general idea, but I don't know what I got done, what I didn't get done, and what I still need to do, because I've got a couple of days between now and leaving for the show, because it's Tuesday. I leave on Friday, so we've got 2 more days of prep ahead of us. And I definitely 100% for sure know that I have not made any possums, I don't think, unless I'm completely blanking out an entire day of making possums, because we did sell out of possums, as we always do at GalaxyCon New Orleans. So let's find out together what's in Scribbles' bag here. So this is just an amalgamation of everything that I did following that. Oh, I did make possums. Look at me being on top of shit. Anyways, all right. My newest pattern, Horsey Snuggler or Alicorn, Unicorn, Pegasus Snuggler, whichever you want to make it into. I have got one of each of the Horsey and the Pegasus. This pattern is going to come out in August for everybody. You can grab it from the website or from Etsy, because by the time you guys are seeing this, it will already be August, and therefore it doesn't do me any good to tell you could have gotten it for freezies over on Patreon, which you can get to with this QR code here and get this month's patterns when they come out, because these will already be gone. But you do get a discount if you want to sign up for the Patreon. You do get a discount on everything in my shop, so that's also a win. A win. All right, let's see if I can dig out all the possums that I made, and we'll see how many we've got here. I will go ahead and tell you that with my booth moving forward, we're not going to be super crazy with the amount of items I bring. I am going to lean into the pet adoption thing super heavily. Like, that's going to be the thing for my booth. So you're going to see a lot of minis, including some new minis out of me, and you're going to see our best sellers in about the $20 range. So that's where we stand on that. Let me just thumb through here and see if I don't see any more possums. Everything else looks pretty small except for one thing, which I'll show you in a second. So we've got 5 opossums, which is a good start. Good start. So that's great. I do have this. This is not going to come to convention with me, I don't think. But I did a pattern test for Ashley at Going Crochetzy. This is her panda bear pattern. I will most likely be listing this in the next plushie drop on my shop, which I'm going to be, that's what I'm going to be doing with my big one-off items and things that I'm not putting in my adoption center at my booth. They are going to go in plushie drops probably once a month on my website. So this beautiful panda bear, which the pattern is out now, I will link Ashley below and Going Crochetzy, so you can go and get this panda bear. There's a polar bear, there's a panda bear, there's all kinds of new patterns over there with Ashley's stuff, so go check her out if you haven't already. And this was super fun and easy to work up. It was really, really quick. It is no sew except for the muzzle and the ears. So you only sew on the muzzle and the ears. The arms, the legs, and the little tail, look at that, are all worked into the body. So low sew. It's a low sew bear. Oh shit. Ta-da! We have another one. Completely overlooked it. The bear must have been squishing it. Okay, so that, I believe, is all of the possums. Now, stress balls. Big hit at the last show. So we will have stress balls there just for funsies. So I'm going to try and see if I can pull all of these stress balls out, and then we'll figure out how many we have. And I accidentally ordered the wrong size of stress ball. I thought I was getting the same size as usual, and it turned out to be a slightly smaller stress ball size. So now I'm going to be offering 2 because I couldn't be bothered to send those stress balls back. So I was like, well, now we'll have 2. So there will be an $8 and a $10 version of the stress balls, I believe, which I need to make a label for, but I'm still in the process of doing all my labels for my upcoming booth. Oh my goodness, there's so many. These work up super quick. In the video where I made the first one, I told you how to do it. I'm probably going to put a free pattern up on my Instagram for the stress balls, so that there will be a written version for you guys out there. And I will do the same for the mini stress ball as well. So let's see. Did I get them all? No, they're still coming. They're still coming. I think I did it that time. Okay, stress balls. Here we go. We've got 2, 4, 6, get up there, I'm trying to separate you, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. I need to write that down, actually, and I just hid my pen from myself. And then we've got the little ones. I'm so sorry. I got hot, and now I'm a little bit sniffy, so sorry about that. All right, and then mini stress balls. We have got 2, 4, 6, 8. So I've got 8 mini stress balls. There they are. And for comparison, these stress balls came through as saying they were 1.5 inch, and these stress balls say they are 2.25 inch, I believe, or 2 inch. These are 2 inch, these are 1.5 inch. But anyways, still super cute, easy to work up, love it, fun. Was very popular. Hope continues to be very popular because of the ease, and they don't take up a whole lot of space on my booth. All right, let's see what we've got next. Chickens. Mini chickens, always popular. Throw some mini chickens. Oh shit, 9, 10, 10 mini balls. 10 mini balls. All right, we have got chickens. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 mini chickens. And the rest of these are mini pets that I was sort of filling a gap for. So let me just grab them, and then we'll sort them into what we've got, and I will show you the new things coming. So I'm going to do an entire pattern based on minis. Some patterns are fairly basic as far as what they are, and then some patterns are a little bit more complicated, but I'm going to put all of my minis into the whole pattern, and I'll link all the tank supplies and everything that I use in that pattern as well. That's what I'm going to put together for the month of August for my Patreon. So if you are on Patreon, you will get that for the month of August. If you are not yet on Patreon, you can go back and click that QR code or the link down in the description box and grab it for yourself for the month of August. So let's start with simple. So for simple, we have got, it's just, some of these are free patterns that I put on my Instagram, but they're not really, they're there to just have it all in one place. Hey, this is a page to make this specific item, so that you don't have to refer to like 5 different things. And then some of them are new patterns that I have been coming out with over the past couple of weeks and plan to come out with a few more. I have a total of 10 different pets that I want to include in the pattern. So it's 12 different pets to go into your thing. But we have got 6 octos, it looks like. Octos are really popular for the tanks, so we got 6 octos. And then I made, 7 octos. We've got 4 fish, it looks like. 4 fish. Blue, purple, and this green color. 5 fish. Another little fishy there. All right, so 5 fish. Then we've got the stingrays, which is a slightly bigger pattern. So my tanks are going to do 2 things. They're going to be $20 to $22. The $20 ones are going to be your really small items like your octos, your jellyfish, your fish, the mini chickens, and I put a couple of other things in there that I can't remember right now. And I've put that up. Hold on. Let me look at my list here. Frogs, fish, octos, jellyfish, chickens, and spiders are all going to be $20 pets. $22 pets are going to be the stingrays, whales, turtles, axolotls, opossums, and mice for now. So that's the 12 different things. So we've got 3 of the stingrays, 4 of the stingray. I cannot count today or see, apparently. So I've got 4 stingrays. I know I had more than 1 turtle, but I just don't see where they are at this point. So we're going to say 1 turtle. This is the new mini turtle that I just came out with. This mini turtle is going to be perfect size for your fish tanks. It is a smaller version of like my Timmy the Tiny Turtle no-sew pattern. This one is also no-sew. I don't think you have to sew anything on any of my mini patterns, and we're going to keep it that way. So this is a teeny weeny little baby turtle, and he is no-sew. I haven't done the opossum pattern or the mouse pattern yet, but I absolutely will. And I have these little dudes. These are our little axolotl friends. So our little axolotls look like this. They've got the little sort of flappy bottom back here for their little tails. They've got 4 little bobbles for their feet. They've got their little gills on them, and they are totally cute. And they're going to fit in the tanks as well. And the opossums and mice are probably going to come out similar in size to these little ones. I do have whales. I do have some chickens. I don't have jellyfish on my list. I don't have any jellyfish, so I need to make some of those before the weekend gets here. I haven't done mice and opossums yet. And I have some whales, but I probably need to make a few whales. And then I've got no spiders. So spiders was an addition that I put on my list today to even out the 2 possible size tanks that you can get, or cost tanks you can get. So I put spiders down there because spooky season is coming, and some people do like spiders. I'm not a fan, but I put spiders on the list. And so I've got a spider pattern that I'm going to look at, and we'll go from there, and we'll make little spiders to go in the tanks too. So like I said, 6 pets on the $20 side, 6 pets on the $22 side, because they just take a little bit longer to do, and so they're just a little bit more expensive. But this way they all even out as a good amount for that price, and then the smaller things even out as a good amount for that price. So anyways, that is my list. That was everything in my bag, possibly. Who knows? Is it everything in my bag? Because I swear I made more turtles than that, but that's everything in my bag. There is a good possibility that I've already added some stuff into that box, and I'm just crazy. So, also a solid chance, you know, that that's the case. But this is everything that I have gotten done so far. And I am going to use the next couple of days to make some more items. So we're not done with the video yet. I just wanted to show you what I had in general to start, and what was going to be coming with me, and what I had done in the past couple of weeks. So that being said, I will catch you in the next clip where I am showing you the new makes for this week. All right, what's up, guys? It's the same day. I went into my yarn room and crocheted for a little bit. I did have more things, which is nice because that means I'm not crazy. I just didn't have them in here yet. We had 3 more turtles. So here's some turtles. I had 1 more octo, so I think that rounded us out at 10. I didn't write that part down. I have 4 more stress balls, which rounds us up to 30, which was what I had on my list to make anyways. And then I worked on the new patterns for the minis. So the first one that I did, look at this little thing. Look at this little darling. All right, so I worked that out really quickly. And then I made him some friends. And now we have 5 of the little opossums. These will go nicely in the tank. I think the opossum and the mouse pattern are going to be pretty similar, but I haven't worked out the mouse one yet. But here's our opossum. And I made 5 of those. And then this is my original spider. I made it so that I could see how big it is. And I think that this is just a little bit too big for the tanks. So I needed to miniaturize it. And look at these little ones. They're like the perfect size. And I'm so stinking happy about that. So I made these 2. My fingers hurt, though. It's been a couple of hours, and I have been working my fingers to the bone over the past couple of days, so I didn't have the longevity that I normally. That's what I was able to get done, and I just finished putting eyeballs on everybody. So what I made today were the possums and the spiders. So that's 7 items. And that is roughly, let's see, that is $150 worth of inventory once they're all put into their tanks. And so that's not bad. And then we had another 126 in stress balls and from the previous time. So those are all going in to our little thing. Actually, I'm going to keep a couple out, and I'm going to photograph them, and I'm going to shoot those photos over to my Patreon so that I can show them what is coming up for them in the month. So I'm just going to get out a couple of each design of mini and give them a little preview of what they can look for in the month of August. I got to find my little, there it is. So, okay. Anyways, that is that for now. And I think I might give my hands a little bit of a rake, have some dinner, and then I'm going to maybe draw for a bit because I need to work on my coloring book. All right, so it is the next day. It is a Wednesday, July the 30th, and I am going to wrap up this video here by showing you the little makes that I did today, which is not many. There's just 10 of them, and most of them are the same thing. Well, they're only 2 different types of things, but I was trying to round out my collection. The only one of my minis that I haven't made yet is the mouse, and I will make it next week. My hands are really tired this week, and I've done a lot of work, and I just don't have it in me to do any more as far as crochet is concerned for this week. I am not worried about the amount of stock that I have for this weekend. This is going to be a smaller size show, so I don't anticipate selling out of things at this show. We didn't do great at it in February, but it is a relatively inexpensive show. The cost I can keep under $500. So our return on investment should be okay. And we're up in the main hall this time, so hopefully the better location gives us a better result monetarily. But I still, even with that and Captain Stompy Feet, do not anticipate selling out of the things that I have. So with me leaning into the... She just drooled down me? What the hell just happened? Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. I don't anticipate needing to super duper restock when I get back from the weekend. So I think we'll still be in good shape for Otakon. So that being said, I made some more spiders because I think with spooky season coming up, spiders will be fun. So we've got 3 spiders, 4 spiders, 5, 6, and 7. So you got 7 little spiders here. Again, if you want to click on this QR code, you can to find my Patreon, and you can find it in the description box below if you want a link to click. The minis patterns, all 12, will go out in the month of August. So if you want to jump into August Patreon, by all means, you can do so. We would love to have you there, and you can get the mini patterns when they come out in August. So that's 7 little spiders, and then we just got 3 more little dudes, and they're just little jellyfish. I had 1 jellyfish. No, did I have any jellyfish? I don't think I had any jellyfish yesterday, and I made 3 today. So real simple little jellyfish dude. Really cute. And that's all I did. So when you put these in the tanks, this is $200 worth of inventory. I know that sounds ridiculous for the size that they are, but I charge $10 for each mini pet regardless. And then once I curate the tanks and stuff like that, I consider that the other 10 of the 20 for the tanks. I curate the little rocks especially. I curate the twinkle lights. I curate the little plants, the tank itself, little organza bags for all the things to go in. I created a little adoption certificate to go with. So $20 for the little tanks is really not that bad. Once you put the whole thing into perspective, especially given the fact that the cost to purchase all of the tank supplies has basically doubled in the past 6 months. So anyways, these are all our little friends, and this is $200 worth of little friends. $100 basically if they don't get purchased with a tank. It's $100 worth of inventory. So if that makes you feel better about the fact that I can hold this in my hand, and that's what I'm saying that it's worth, then take that for what it is, okay? So anyways, my prices are my prices, and I don't apologize for my prices because I value my time and my effort and all of those good things. And so, yeah. Anyways, that is going to round out this video. That is what I have prepared since I got back from New Orleans, and that is all that I prepared. All the stuff in this little bag right here. This is all that I got done, and I'm good with it because there's more down there than it seems. Anywho, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. So following this video should be the vlog for this upcoming weekend for me, which will be the Big Lick Comic Con Artist Sally vlog. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ding your notification bell so you're informed each and every time I upload new content. Let's leave a little spider. Let's leave little spider. Let's leave little spiders down in the comments below. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. I love your faces so much. I will see you in the next video. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Goodbye.